Okay, so hello everyone. So I'm here for some more Python inbuilt function, and I have already covered many string function in my part one and part two. So there are some more built-in function, but that they are used with the string as well as list or tuples, you can say. So one by one we will go. Like first one, for example, if I write all function, like for example. Okay, so now what is the meaning of the all function? So all function will return answer as a true if all the items in the iterables are true. Otherwise, it will return answer as false. So I will write very simple like a is equal to, and I have a first element, then one more element, and then one more element like this. Okay, and then directly I will write a print, and I will use that all function, and my list is stored in variable a. Okay, so I will get the answer too. But suppose if anyone is false. Okay, like example, suppose if I say false. Okay, and if I try to print, for example, this part, like print, and I will write all, and then I will write a. Okay, so I'm getting answer is what? False. So if all indicates if all are true, then answer is true. Otherwise, answer is false. So that is also possible with the tuples as well. Now the second one is the hashtag. I am writing any. Little bit similar to all function only. Like here, only thing is if any one is true, then answer is true. Otherwise, answer is false. So for example, I am writing true, false, and true, and then we will print. Okay, but instead of all, we will write any. So if any one is true, then it will print answer as true. Otherwise, you will get the answer as what? False. And it also works with 0 and 1. Like 0 indicates false and 1 indicates true. So in if you want to write one code like a is equal to 1 comma 1 comma 1, and if you will try for any or all, you will get your answer in the form of true or false. So this any also works with the tuples. It is also like compatible with the set, or you can say that dictionary as well. The next one is the ORD function. The full form is suppose you are interested in printing the Unicode value of any character. Like for example, if I write x equal to ORD, and in double quotation I am writing that character actually, and then if I say print and if I write x, so it will give me the output as 104, that is the Unicode value of character h. And suppose if you are interested in reverse of this, then we have hashtag chr. So again, if I write x equal to, or directly actually you can write also, no need of all these things writing like x equal to and print. If I write directly in the ideal shell like chr and 104, that is number we know, like just now only, like h is for 104, but like I want now character from number to character, then you all can see it is showing me h. Okay, same way like if you are interested in printing power function, so first of all I am writing power, like for example print, and directly I will write power, and directly I will write 4 comma through. Actually it accept 3 parameters, but right now I am writing 2 parameters. So 4 comma 3 indicates it is 4 raised to 3, that is this one. So 4 into 4 into 4, and we will get the answer as 64. So you all can see that is also. And suppose the same power function, but instead of 2 parameters, suppose we have 3 parameters. So now what is the meaning of the third parameter is important. So first 2 parameter, that is 4 comma 3, will give you the answer of 4 raised to 3. So that is 64. And then what is the meaning of the last one is nothing but modulus sign and phi, whatever is the number. So basically 64 mod by phi. In short, 64 divided by 5 and whatever is your remainder, that will be the answer. So if we actually divide 64 by 5, it will be remainder 4. So we will get the answer as remainder 4. That is all about hashtag power. The next one is nothing but is alphabet. So I am writing over here is alpha. Okay, so basically, suppose like if you are interested in checking, like suppose I have one variable, for example, a equal to and double quotation, I have written hello, and then I will check, okay, directly by writing print and then a and then dot and then I will write is alpha, okay. So I'm just checking that all are alphabets or not. So here we will get the answer as true or false. So if in the A all are alphabets, we will get the answer as what? True. Suppose if I write hello and 29 instead of only hello, suppose like here if I write 29 like this, okay, and then I will if I write like print same statement is alpha, I am getting answer as false because it is hello and the number is there 29. That's why. Now next one is nothing but the is all num. That means actually alphabets and numeric for both purpose. So hashtag and is all num function. So we'll write actually the same example actually and we will check what answer we are getting actually for from the same example. But instead of is alpha, we are going to write is all num. So that will be the only minor modification that instead of alpha, it will be is all num. Okay, so you all can see we are getting answer true because is all num except alphabets as well as numbers also. And one more thing, like here in earlier example, it was is alpha. So just remember one thing that when I say is alpha, it does not accept like space, hashtag, ampersand, question mark. Okay, it is simply like only the alphabets from A to Z. Okay, so now coming to is digit, that is the next one. So is and digit. So for example, if I write A is equal to 101010 something like this, like number, okay, and then if I write print and I want to check that A dot is digit, okay, that means they all are digit. If yes, then it will print the answer as true. Otherwise, I will get the answer as what? False. So right now I'm getting answer as true. Then there is one more like for example, if you want to add some zeros, okay. So we have one methods that is zfill, okay. The zfill method will add the zeros at the beginning of string. So how that we will check? Suppose if I write a is equal to in double quotation I am writing 50 for example. So obviously it is a string only. Then suppose if I write print and inside the print I am writing a, then obviously dot and the method name is zfill. And suppose I will write one value. Right now I am writing 10 as a value. Okay. So what will happen? Like here in the variable a we have a two-digit number, two-digit, and zfill the value which is given is 10. So it will add 8 zeros before 50 because two numbers are already there. Total has to be 10. So you will get your answer something like this. So we'll write one more example of this. B is equal to, for example, hello if you are writing. And suppose if I say print, okay, and then if I write B dot Z fill, and then suppose I will write suppose 10 only, or you can write any number actually, any number. So here also you all can see like B is having hello, that is total of 5 characters, and our Z fill length is 10. So obviously it means we have to add 50 before of that. So when I will press enter, so I will get obviously 50 and then I will get my message, that is hello. So this is all about like more built-in function of string in Python. So thank you everyone.